Hey guys, welcome back to Daniel Huang of All Trades. Today I am set up in my upstairs attic. There's a little bit of echo. Haven't worked on any kind of acoustics, so apologize for the horrible sound. I got a Rode Video Mic Pro hooked up right here to a boom mic. In front of me is my Fuji X-T3, and I'm looking at the Atomos Ninja recorder. My rig right here, this is what I carried for a recent family trip. It is the Zhiyun Weebill Lab. So it works both just like you've seen on the reviews online. You can hold it one-handed or you can hold it in underslung mode. A couple mods I made myself. I use a small rig, kind of wooden handle over here so I can mount my mic. That mic gets attached to the camera like this. And what it does is it keeps the weight off the camera, so when I don't have to balance the camera and the mic as well. Slightly off right now, but I'll tweak it a little bit later. So let me power this thing on and let's see how it goes. So you turn it on and the camera will instantly get into balance, and so you can now use it to stabilize the shots I'm taking on my Fuji X-T3. I really like it for travel and portability. It's generally pretty light. The only thing I don't like about this rig, and I'm going to do some modifications next, is while this is good for holding two-handed, gives me a lot of stability to do these types of shots, the problem is it does not pack very well. This is a solid arm right here, and so when I try to stick this into my backpack, it is really just, it takes up a lot of space. So let me show you just the setup. If I power it off, you're able to do these locks. I'm getting fairly fast at it, but like that. And so without this arm, ignore the arm, this piece right here remains fairly flat this way. I can unscrew, remove this extra handle that I got on Amazon for about 10 bucks. So this handle can go away. This bottom piece can go away. This is the factory tripod that comes with it. And you have a pretty small rig at that point. With the exception of this requires a screw to remove, so that's going to take a little bit of space and time. And so I think in my next iteration I'm going to get rid of this piece here, and I just ordered Small Rig's new updated pieces, which will give me a little bit more portability. So right now this rig gets set up pretty quickly. I generally just leave it all attached when I'm carrying it around. We went on about a 1.5 mile hike, and I was able to take this rig in with me, and so it's not too bad. The other thing it has is an Arca Swiss plate right here, and so you can disconnect your phone camera and then just mount it on your tripod if you are using Arca Swiss. Otherwise, it also has a Manfrotto plate. I don't like how flimsy this is, so it's a generally pretty flimsy and small plate. So I ordered a new one from Small Rig. That should come in pretty soon. We'll see how that works. For now, like, you can just quickly mount it back on and lock it down, and you're back good to go. Now the other piece of my kit that I carried around on this trip was also the DJI Osmo Pocket. What I like about this was on my person all the time. And so there were points during the trip where I just really didn't want to carry this giant rig with me, especially if we're out in the water or getting somewhere where there's a potential of ruining the equipment. And so I ended up using this right here, and it did great time lapses. I love the time lapse feature. One thing I just really didn't like is I did not have a mount for this, and so without a mount, I was trying to get this to rest and sit still, and I dropped and I lost a couple time lapse videos. But I recently got a phone mount here, and this is a really cool phone mount. I like how beefy it is. It's a Movo phone mount. So I got my iPhone attached here, and I'm just using a Manfrotto tabletop tripod. So what I plan on doing is bringing this along with me next time, and I can set it up like this and then mount the DJI Osmo here. This will become useful for time lapses and other pieces like that, but for the most part, I'm pretty excited with kind of the setup I'm getting so far. Let's shoot some B-roll, see what you see. Hey, so let me know what you think about the shoot. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half or so, so I'm learning, still trying to figure things out. If you have any tips, leave some in the comments. I'd love to learn more from you. Otherwise, in the future videos, I'm looking forward to kind of enhancing some of the studio I have here. I'm going to work on some of the backdrop. Right now, this is crumbling plaster. It's falling off right here. And I'd like to work on the acoustics of this room and try to improve the quality of the production for these vlogs. Hey, thanks guys.